Alright, so I spent a little time this morning getting stuff ready, checking the oil, and I think it's finally time to go out and try to tackle some of this. The plan for today is I'm going to use my backhoe and both my little tractors. I almost always wear my Carhartt bibs to do this kind of stuff, but I actually think there's probably enough snow I ought to be wearing my snow pants. Snow pants it is. I'm going to need a hat, a coat, and some gloves. Alright, let's try this out. Howdy folks, welcome to Dig Drive DIY. My name is Neil. We got a pretty good snowstorm that went through February 16th, I believe it is. The nice thing that I have is I have multiple ways of moving snow. So as you can see, I'm obviously in the backhoe right now. I'm moving the bulk of this big snow out of the center, because if I use the snow blower on this or the little tractor, it would take a good while and there's just nowhere to blow it. Plus, the girls are gonna love this huge mountain of snow that I'm building. Another advantage, I'm not really scraping up any stones, and that isn't something that happens every year, because a lot of times you'll get a big snow and you won't have the snowpack underneath, so you're digging up about as much gravel as you are snow. Well, that's not the case this time. There is a good solid ice and snowpack underneath, so I'm not even touching the stones. And this pile is going to be awesome for the girls. You can probably see the pile there in front of the blockhouse. This is traditionally where I always stack snow. I like to try to keep the gravel on the gravel parts of the driveway, and we're lucky to have such a big driveway. I got plenty of places to go with the snow that's out of the way, but yet still on the stones, so that when this all melts, any stones that I scooped up are still in the driveway and I don't have to pick them out of the yard. Okay, I'm steering left and right with the brakes, because I'll get the front wheels off the ground quite a bit. I'll probably scoop up a little gravel over there by the barn. There's concrete sticking out in front of the barn too, and I don't want to hit that. Okay, I should be up and over it now. Just steer with the brakes and don't hit the door. Don't hit the door. Alright. Don't hit the door with your outrigger. Camera. Let's not. Mommy and the girls are out here shoveling. I'll get some of this snow away from the trash cans right here without busting the trash cans all up. So I used to have a 95 F350 dump truck that you can see right here, and I had a nice Western V-blade on it. I've actually still got the V-blade, but I sold the truck. And that's what I have used every other year when we've had snow. I got into the stones a little bit there. So every other year we've had snow. That's what I've been plowing with. That's what I've plowed with for a long time. It's been either a dump truck. Actually, back in the day, I had an International Scout with a snow plow. I hope this is as beautiful of a shot as I think it is. The sun is shining, the snow is just perfect, and I love it. Oh boy. I've been waiting on a snow like this for a good while. We haven't had snow here like this for several years. Probably haven't had this big of a snow in about a decade maybe. What I'm going to do is get the bulk of this stuff moved, and then we'll play some games. We'll have a little competition, a little fun with the 755s. I decided to have a little fun with my two John Deere 755 compact tractors and create a competition of snowblower versus front end loader. That made for a pretty interesting video that was uploaded the week before this one, so check it out if you haven't already. It was a lot of fun having all three machines out moving snow on such a beautiful day.
You got all three of them going. Make it sound like in your video all you use is that. Well, that's what behind the scenes goes on. Yeah.
After a nice chat with my neighbor Rod, it was time to mount up the backhoe again for a little bit of a destination snow removal trip.
I'm too short and stubby.
Well, that's called genetics. I'm sorry about that. Hold on. You gonna make it?
Yes, I made it. I remember when I was little and I used to sit right there.
Just don't get in the grease.
I remember when I was little, I used to sit right here.
You're still little. What are you talking about?
When we were 3 years younger than this.
You guys ready to go over to Evan Cannon's?
Yeah. So let me come in.
No. Ready? Those drifts will be huge.